Hey everyone, Brendan here, and welcome back to more Banner Saga. I'm continuing right where I left off because I'm a little bit worried that if I close it, I just have to go through everything again. I don't care too much about it, but it's also like, I don't want to, like, I'd much rather get to a point where I save and that way I know everything got what I done. We arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eric arrives, with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgar. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? Let's get it over with. Walking through the front door. I'd rather sit with one on. You're walking through the front door. They ran to a meat house, said Valgard. Valgard. I'll be surprised if they can stand up straight right now. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken skull fiends scramble to find their weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Doesn't sound like it'll be much of a fight. Aye, they can hold the mead. Okay. What am I even doing? Okay. Look at them, I'm going to be butchered. Okay, so you go next after that. Okay. Adds 1 armor to allies and himself while adjacent to the ally. Okay, well. Let's just go ahead and make a normal swing. 4 isn't enough to kill it, but there we go. Raid Master. You can't really go up and attack anything, so just have you move up. I don't know, what does Bradley do? Okay, well, it doesn't want to tell me, so let's break your shield, at least parts of it. I can't do that, I can't hit anything, so let's end turn. Let's attack. Okay, so if I click on them to attack them, I can actually affect it and see. Oh no, I see their stuff. How do I see my abilities then? Same to take out his shield. Oh god. Well, you're just gonna move over here, I guess, and just swing. Take out shield. Really? Oh god. There goes most of my shields, but... Tempest, swing! Okay, yeah, so this game doesn't... Oh wow. I killed both of them. Go for the kill. Oh no, that's not good. Move there. Gives willpower to all allies and to allies at any range. That's kind of cool, but yeah, no, we're gonna kill you. Stop it. You kidding me? Why do you... I keep going to like move forward, confirm move, attack him. I can't add enough to kill him, of course not. Confirm, attack. Let's add one and kill him. Don't tell me he's dead, too. There we go, they're all down. Yeah, they were set to focus on him. There they are. Gods be damned. I gotta go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hall's windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold red and blues. One banner I know well. Wagner. Next to Varro, kingship. Last we spoke. Yellow flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long? Things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying, everything's fine here, when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure that there's no rotting bodies or pool of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask you one more favor? No, Hurricane. I've done enough already. What is it? If you happen to stall our guests down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Volgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. the only thing I can do. Go to the docks. Wagner. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. If you're in your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim. Grofheim. It's Heim. Abundant in purpose. Gods Urban, you look ancient. You're looking ancient. Comes with being old. And if there is Wagner, there must be Hakan. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jorundur demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arbereng. In fact, and glad for it. Hakan motions to the other ship in the bay, sails still fluttering, the golden wolf head emblazoned on red. The king of men, and someone on his behalf, the king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know? Oh God, why is? I get it. It's all like Nordic stuff, but it's still like, oh God. Scrivener. We visit his capital. He visits ours. It's how you make allies these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakan has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakan. And you're going to Grofheim? Grofheim. I have the distant feeling I finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is, the prince is delighted to behold. Where is Mogr? Have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to Mogr. See you in the morning. Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. Weariness suddenly sets in. You chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it's been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakan or introduce yourself to the prince I spoke so highly of.